Well, hello there. Hi, hi, hi. I always forget I'm on a different device. I'm like, where's the camera? Is it over there? How do I look at you? Hello, friends. How the heck are you? Just in case you haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Woohoo! We're here melting today. It looks like from the comments from all of you, it looks like you're melting too. So that's good times. It is June. It is summer. So if it's not gonna be hot now, when will it be? That's the theory, and we're sticking to it. All right, everyone, please give a huge thank you to our girl Lori, the gatekeeper, who is trying to keep me in line. Trying. Yes, yeah. Lori says, live at the Weaving Copacabana. Oh, see, now I'm gonna be singing that all day long. I love that song. Why not? We love some Barry Manilow. That's right, Barry Manilow. Yes, yeah. I think that's right. Okay, friends, let me say some hellos. Hello to Carol and Anne, and to Connie and Teresa and Gemma and Shirley and Donna, who made it. She remembered it's Thursday. We're so proud, Donna. And Carrie's here, and Gemma. Woohoo! Nikki is here. Hello, Nikki. Jennifer Fowler is here. Priscilla. Woohoo! Carrie says she's at 45 Celsius, 110 at the moment. No. No, darling, it's too hot. It's too hot. Yeah. That is my 2 cents. There we go. Jennifer's under a heat advisory. Yeah. We have had some thunderstorms here too, but they haven't really cooled things down. We're still hot. Diana Smith is here. Look at this. She's like, I made it live. Happy day. Yes. We're always so glad when you make it, Diana. Let's see. Gemma said she got her pottery back today. A couple of the weights. The glaze still filled the holes. Oh, good. But at least now I have a bunch of maple leaf weights for my loom. That's so exciting. Oh my God, Gemma, that sounds so cute. Hi, Nikki. Nikki asks, who's got some hot weather weaving tips? That's a good one. I've got a new to me 8-shaft loom last weekend. Yay! Woohoo! It's upstairs and now it's 110. Yeah, Nikki, we're all kind of in the same boat. My only tip is weave in the morning early or when it's cooler. That's pretty much I'm out then. That's it. Maybe don't use a sticky kind of yarn. Do you know? Okay, but it is interesting, Nikki, that you bring this up, because one of the things that makes me nuts every single summer is that when I try to get the do you know these, like the when you have to unscrew the beater bar to get your reed out? Okay, maybe not all of you need to do that, but I dress from front to back, so I do it. These little guys get so hot and like they swell up because they're warm, and then I can't ever get them unscrewed. So that's that's a warm weather problem for sure. Oh no. Mary Howard says, hope everyone slept better than I did. My smoke alarms are malfunctioning and chirped on and off all night. This makes me think of the episode of Friends when Phoebe tries to get rid of the smoke alarm because it even she takes the battery out, it's still not. Yeah. And she changed all the batteries recently, which is crazy. Yeah. Carol says, just wait till August. Then it's really hot. Okay, if it's just going to get hotter from here, I may be moving north. Who's got room in their place? Who's north of me that I can come stay with? Liz is on. Jody Ibarra is here. Sherry Jansen is here. Ellen is on. Hello, Ellen, darling. Hello, Sam. Donna says, bring the loom downstairs. Dining room furniture is overrated. I like it. I like dining room furniture better. That's awesome. Excellent. See, here is our girl Lori. Our friendly gatekeeper is here. Awesome. Okay, friends, I have very special guests that want to say hi today. Come on over. Hi. Look, okay, this is Corbin and this is Jace. These are my nephews. They're hanging with us for the week, basically. Do you want to say hi to anybody? Say hi to mom and dad. Hi. Do you have friends you want to say hi to? Anybody? No, not so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. You guys are adorable. Thank you so much. Yeah. Love you. Mwah! Good job. A+ for you. Gold star. They cute. They're so cute. They've been hanging with us for the week, and I was like, they should come on and just say hi. I know. Hi, nephews. Right? Exactly. Aren't they cute? That is so cute. I love being an aunt. It's really the best job ever. It's really yeah, it's the best one. Yes. Thank you, Ellen. Ellen says, love your earrings. These are my Italian earrings. These are from Rome. They're Roman earrings today. See? You know, you got to have Roman earrings. Yeah. What was I saying? Lori says, your friendly gatekeeper from the Netherlands. It's 71 here. High gust winds. We've been having windstorms. Ooh, that sounds rough, darling. Maureen is here. By the way, nephews run a lot. It's like a herd of elephants upstairs. Oh, and there went my loom. Or my shuttle. We'll worry about later. The little feet. You would think, with their like 80 pounds soaking wet. So much noise. So much noise. Yeah. Shirley says you need a hand-woven towel to put on the wing nut to get them off. Shirley, thank you. That's a nice idea. I have to get out like the major pliers and do a whole. On occasion, this is when it gets really bad. I have to bring out the ice and be like, okay, metal, shrink back in. I know, crazy. Yeah. Ruth is here. Woohoo! I know, nephews. They're so cute. Hello, Nikki. Did I say hi to Nikki already? You know, you can never say hi enough. Hello. Carrie says, hi, nephews, do some weaving. If they sat long enough, maybe that could be. I have this classic picture of my oldest nephew is gosh, I think is he turning 20? He's turning 20 this year. That makes me feel old since I'm only 27. I don't understand how that happens. Anyways, we have this great picture of when Charlie was, I don't know, 4. I'm at an art fair and he came. No, I was here. And he sits in my lap and I'm showing him how to move the levers and everything for the loom because he was like, what is this? And how do I do it? Yeah. Right? They're not budding weavers yet. We'll see if we can get them there. That's for sure. Yes. I know. Aren't they adorable? Those nephews. They're not learning to weave yet, Connie. We haven't I don't see them quite that often to get into it, but yes. Hello, Sue Ann Sullivan. I'm just a bit north in cool Seattle. Everyone is welcome. High of 67. Don't tempt a girl, Sue Ann. So that sounds much more my style than what it is here. Right. Okay. Sky says Wisconsin was brutally hot for a few days. Then we got rain and the temps dropped by 30 degrees. Wow. 30 degrees. I'll take it. That would put us in the 60s. That would be today. Our high is 90 maybe somewhere in there. I think is what they predicted. Too hot. Did you hear them? Carrie, did you hear them? Who knew a 10 and 12-year-old would make so much? But they don't typically walk anywhere. They like dash. So they're fun. They are very fun. Yep. Okay, Nikki says there's a woodworker in Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival who makes wooden wing nut tools to unscrew them. Ooh. Is it like a I think I've seen these. It's like a little kind of a I don't want to say a tube, but kind of a full tube, and there's a little thing you slide it in and it turns from there. Something like that, Nikki? Let me know. That sounds very intriguing. Here's Jody's suggestion for weaving in the heat. Bump up the AC and go to town. She's like, just go. Oh man. Sky, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Sky, the only thing I can figure is that it's because I'm using a platform that goes on 2 and she can't hear me anyways. Poor Sky. I'm so sorry, Sky. I think it's because I use StreamYard, because StreamYard will broadcast on both Facebook and YouTube. I think if I went directly to YouTube, I could do it. At least help with that. I'm so sorry, my friend. That bums me out. We can't quite find the right solution. We'll keep trying. Don't you worry. We're not giving up. We are not giving up. We don't do that. Yeah. Okay, friends, tell me how your week has been. What's been going on with me? By the way, look at this bruise on my finger. I just did it in the garden. I don't know what I pinched or ran into or something. So if you see me being like this, being all weird, it's just because I just injuries. Sometimes, friends, Okay, so tell me how you are. How has your week been? What's been happening? I have been hanging out with nephews. It doesn't really get much better than that. So let me know. The nephews have another grandmother and aunt in the area, so they've taken them for a couple days, and they've done a little run around. They've done putt putt. They've done movies, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, okay, Jennifer Fowler. She has a bruise to help me feel better. That's not just me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. What is this? What is this, Carol? Finalizing a Loom deal. Oh, Carol, tell us all the details. We'll need to know. Liz. Okay, if you were here with me last week, Liz and I did a little pinky swear because we had naked looms that we would have looms ready to go today. And Liz takes the cake. She A plus 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 for Liz. Of the 2 looms I have, I dressed 1, and I was feeling very proud of myself. Liz dressed 3 of her 4 looms. Okay, big round of applause. Liz, you win the prize. If I was closer, I would hand you a cupcake, because any excuse for cupcakes. That seems. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Priscilla. Ooh, VBS. No time for weaving this week. Okay, the loom is still naked. Don't even have a solid plan for what I want to put on next. Okay, that's okay. I know it's summer, right? Summer, the schedule kind of goes out the window, doesn't it? It's yeah. Let's see. Okay, she said on my YouTube screen, put the cursor at the bottom, a little box with closed captions, and it appears. Click on it and get the words. Oh, thank you, Shirley. That'd be lovely if that worked. Awesome. Okay. All right, Jennifer Fowler. I started winding my warp, ran out of my color, and the lady at the yarn shop was on vacation on hold. Oh, man. On hold. Lori knows something about that. On hold. Okay. She says, not finalized, but Finn might have a new home. Okay. I love this kind of revolving door at your house, Carol. We just never know which looms are going to stay. It's like they have different term leases. This one has a 6-month lease. This one has a 6-year lease. And then they move on. I love this, though. This is awesome. Liz. She's like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Just curtsy for us. Yes. Mm-hmm. Connie says we have a bird's nest on top of our stovepipe, and Norm had to climb up on the roof to clear it out. Did it safely. Now we can have a fire, and it's cool enough for one. Is it really? Boy, I can't even think about having a fire right now, Connie. That's amazing. That is amazing. Ellen, missed my weaving while on vacation. Still working on 8 yards of fabric, halfway done. I cannot wait to hear all about vacation, Ellen. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time. I know. Lori says, Liz gets the weaving cookie of the week. Woohoo! Any kind of baked good. That all counts. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sky says, my youngest, with a wife and 6 kids, came to visit here from North Carolina. He's an engineer. He looked at the loom tie-ups, fiddled a bit, and got all 4 direct tie-ups shafts going smoothly. Yay! That's excellent. Score 1 for the youngest. That's amazing. Okay, Ruth says 4 out of 5 days with play dates this week. But I've been dyeing weft cottons at night. Buttery yellow colors are my current obsession. What are you using to dye them, Ruth? We're curious. That sounds awesome. Ruth is always up to good things, that's for sure. Mary, visiting the hubby at the VA rehab center every other day, transferred there after the hospital stay. Please give Larry our love, Mary Howard, because we want him to get better soon, very soon. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Carrie, had my new water installation last month. Okay, this water, a connector between the main line and the house broke. This is not the time to have water issues. No, not when it's so stinking hot. No. Okay, loom news from Connie. 5 feet on the second panel for the coverlet. Good. Almost halfway done with pillows. Yay. Auguste is ready to roll. Cherry is ready for heddles. All looms have something on them. Yay, Connie Peterson. We're so proud of you. By the way, there's absolutely no hot tea today. As crazy as I am. I was in the garden 45 minutes ago and just dripping. It's just, and friends, I don't do like a nice, lovely glisten. No. I drip like my face is melting off. I am not a good sweater. That's not my superpower. I am not an attractive sweater. No. just rolling. Just, yeah. It's not good. I'm definitely getting a new shower after this. So basically, it's like this much ice and this much water. Just it's like, okay, as cool as we can get it. At breakfast today, we went out to a restaurant and they had the AC on cranked and there was hardly anybody in there. So it was chilly and the boys were cold and they were all like, go cuddle up with Aunt Chris. She'll keep you warm. I was like, come on over. Just, I got you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Carol says, Loom, foster care, and rehab. Finn was a foster puppy from the start. I love this. Thank you, Carol. We love hearing all of the updates. Oh, hello, Tamison. You're not late. You're right on time, darling. Whenever you arrive is good. Sam says, bad week for winding warps and running out of yarn. I feel your pain. Yeah, right. I would bet everybody has been there. That is for sure. Oh, Gemma, she got a batch of wool carded on the weekend. Nice going. Do you have a plan for that, Gemma? Let us know. Hello, Marcia. Love my tapestry project, but it's slow. Big bear scenery and chipmunks are distracting. That's quite all right, darling. You enjoy all of that nature. Ruth is dyeing yellow. I use is it Procyon dyes and Cushing's dyes for natural fibers since I use all cotton all the time. Excellent, darling. Very nice. Gemma, still haven't started the blanket number 2 yet. Okay, still up and down dealing with treadles and shafts. Boy, there are times we are just up and down, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Hello, Mr. Tom. And next week is 4th of July. It is next week, isn't it? I'm glad you said that. Yeah. Well, next week is 4th of July. Technically, next Thursday is the 3rd of July, correct? I think that's right. I'm still here. If you guys are off gallivanting, that's no problem. I'll be here though. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, right. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for confirming. Live at the Loom. It's on July 3rd. I'll be here. If you guys are available, pop in. If not, it's okay. That's all right. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Gemma says she has 2 plans. Excellent. Tapestry project and the rug for the pastor. How wonderful. That is awesome. Lori's got some technical stuff. Hopefully she'll get that sorted. Okay. Shirley asked, this is a good question, Shirley. Are the Texsolve heddles easier on silk yarn than metal, or does it matter? Ooh. Okay. Good question. I have only played with Texsolve a little bit. So if someone works on it regularly, let's weigh in. Give us your 2 cents. Let us know what's happening. By the way, while we're kind of putzing here, let me just mention that I have a very special deal going right now, friends. If we had that planning weaving project class in May, and if you weren't able to do it then, or you have just recently come into our little universe and aren't sure what I'm talking about, there is a great planning a weaving project class. It's a 2-parter. The first part is all about the technical, and the second part is all about the design elements. And we did this great class in May. Each session is about an hour and 15 minutes or so. So I'll put up the recording as well as all the handouts on Kajabi. And we have a special right now. If that would be a valuable tool for you, is that when you register for that, you get the Weave Your Own Color Gamut class for free. Mm-hmm. But it's only good through tomorrow. So you guys, here's the link, tinyurl.com/plan and weave. Dun, da, da, da. So if you have been looking for a planning class, or if you're ready to be designing your own work, this is a great class to do that with. So now is the time. Dun, da, da, da. That is what I want to say about that. Thank you so much, Shirley. Shirley's so cute. Shirley tried to take the class twice. That's how much she liked it, friends. She tried to take it twice. Okay, so Carol says this is about the Texsolve heddles and the silk. She says it doesn't matter if you have good warping silk. I'm not sure what that means. I haven't worked with silk much. I've never done a silk warp. How's that? How's that for admission? Hello, friends. My name is Chris, and I've never done a silk warp. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Jennifer is all thumbs up for the class. Thank you so much. It was a lot. It was a lot in there, right? It was jam packed. Gemma says, so I have black and wool. Hold, please. Just tripping over things. Okay, so I have black wool soaking with 30-degree weather. I can let a couple rounds of the black wool that will eventually also need carding. Oh, interesting. I love all that wool carding, spinning, dyeing talk. That is awesome. Yes. Thank you. Yes. See, she's so good. She put that right up there. Everyone, so it's in the comments. Everyone can see it. Thank you, darling. So nice. Thank you, Liz. Liz liked that too. That's fantastic. Oh, Cindy, hello. My reminder wasn't loud enough. I understand that. I understand that completely. Okay, friends. I think it's time. Tell me about your projects. We haven't gotten there yet. Friends, chime in if you haven't already. Let me know what's happening on your loom or looms. If you have a lineup like Honey, I love that. Let us know what is happening. I have started weaving. I'll show you in just a moment, but I have things on the big loom here. The table loom is still naked. That's all right. Nice, Marcia. There's such a thing as project planning. Da, 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 da. Only if you want there to be, darling. There doesn't have to be. You can just wing it. That's all right. Tamison, I'm going to the Newberry School of Weaving Spinning Frolic this weekend. I can't wait. That sounds like so much fun. The Newberry School of Weaving Spinning Frolic. Yeah. We're going to need a full report when you get back, Tamison, because that sounds delightful. Kim, I'm late. I've been rearranging my weaving space and missed the reminder. That's quite all right, Kim. You're here. I was just asking the folks what projects are on your looms. Whatever you want to share. It's that's quite all right. Shirley says, I've asked about the silk because I've worked with raw silk fabric and found it to pill when rubbed very much. Oh, interesting. Ooh, Shirley. That's very interesting. All right. Does anyone else have that problem? Yeah. Let me know. That's an interesting challenge. Yes. Okay. Carol's trying to get the tartan off the loom so I can do that sectional video. Okay, great. Working the loom deal. Trying not to melt into a puddle. That is like a full-time job right now. Trying not to melt into a puddle. I understand that. Gemma uses the drop spindle so I could take it with me on the train. Gemma, one day I want to follow you around your life because it just sounds like you do just any variety of fun, cool activities wherever you are. That just sounds amazing. Jennifer says, my weaving is a hold. I'm sewing instead, washing fabric for PJs and nightgowns for summer. How is the garden going, Jennifer Fowler? Oh, Liz is doing friendship towels. First time doing huckaback. It is a fun weave. Yeah. Okay. Riddle me this. Is huckaback the same as huck lace, or are they two different things? I've heard huckaback before, but I will be honest. Is it the same? Someone fill me in. I always learn something with you guys. That is for sure. Ellen says, this weekend at Naperville Settlement, the art fair. Excellent. Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 5, and taking fans since heat is predicted. Darn right. Can you just, have a rotation of like ice packs to put under your clothing? Can you? Ooh, sister, that's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. Shirley finally got the bath towels off the loom. I've been planning my next 4 projects to see which one I've got. I need to start. Shirley, I love this. Shirley is all in. I'm finishing a project and I have the next 4 all set. I love that, honey. That's amazing. Okay. Kim says, baby blankets on the Mighty Wolf. Okay. Baby Wolf is naked and waiting to be picked up by its new owner. Oh, the new A-Shaft Baby Wolf should be shipped soon. All the new looms. I love this. This was awesome. Gemma invites me. Oh, Gemma, see? You never know, sister. You never know. Okay. Ellen says huck lace and huckaback are not the same. Oh, interesting. Okay. You know my next question then. How are they different? Yeah. I'm very curious. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cindy says, I'm still fighting with heart towels on Vernon. Earl hasn't yet arrived. I love the names though. If you were with us last week, Cindy explained that they were named after, it's the men in your life, right? Ruth says, I'll give you a hint. My loom has something that starts with blank and ends with S. Blankets. Ruth, that cracks me up. Ruth is steady on the blankets. Connie, I am dreaming of replacing a loom with a 36 4 harness wolf. Does the Mighty offer a 4 harness? Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Someone could jump in there. Okay. All right. Kim says regular finish 8 shaft baby wolf. Couldn't justify the extra expense for the cherry. I understand. The cherry is pretty. However, Jennifer, the garden is half planted. The weather here has been crazy. Rain, 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 then hot. Too hot. Slow growing tomatoes were planted everywhere. By God. Nice. Those volunteers. Let's see. Yeah, right. Carol says, I think we all need some warped intervention with all these new looms. I agree. Ooh, Kim also got the castle for the baby wolf. I like having the storage space on top. That's a nice idea. Did you see when we had Lori who did Lori Klein who did memory? What did she do? Pinwheels with 8 shaft, and she had multiple shuttles going, so she would put one up to wrap around, and so she used her castle as part of the whole process. It was fascinating. It was so cool. Check that out if you didn't get to see that, because that was Yep. Yeah, see, people are like, yes, couldn't live without it. Oh, Sue Ann says huck-a-buck and sometimes huck-a-back. Oh, I'm intrigued. They're the same thing? Huck-a-buck? That's fun. Excellent. Okay, Cindy says, I bought the first H after selling our house in Mount Vernon. Earl is after my dad. Nice. Sweet. Okay, good news. It sounds like the Mighty Wolf does have a 4 shaft and a 4 now, a 4 later option. Are you familiar with that, you guys? It's where it comes with 4, but there's space to install 4 more behind it. So just in case. Okay, friends, I think it's time to weave. I'm not even looking at my notes over here. We'll just weave something. Let's talk about what's on the loom. Okay, so see if I can do this and not have anyone tip over. You can see that kind of, right? Okay, let me tell you about this project. So, here's the background. My dad in retirement took up ukulele. Now, he's always been a musician. Like, he has played banjo since he was like 11, and he can tinker with the guitar, and he's just a really musical guy. He writes his own music, which, as a matter of fact, if you noticed in the April Weave Along, the background music, that's from him. He wrote that, which is so cool, and performed it. So this was probably 2 years ago now, maybe 3. Dad's like, you know what would be kind of cool? I think I need a towel for my ukulele. So imagine you've got the ukulele case, you've got the instrument, but then he wanted something to kind of lay over it. So it'd be like a layer in between the instrument and where the lid comes down. But also it can be used if you're real sweaty, you don't want to get the oils from your skin on the instrument, so you can kind of use it as you need. Or you could just, wipe your brow, whatever you want to use it for. So we did ukulele towels for him. And part of the challenge, ukulele is a small instrument, right? It's just not very big. And his isn't the real tiny little soprano one. His is like a little bit bigger. But imagine, if you guys know what a tenor guitar is, it's still smaller than that, right? So the ones we did the first time, they are narrow. They're like, the finished size is like 5 inches by like 22, somewhere in there. So he's like, you know what? I had a friend who just lost his, and I think I've got some other people I'd like to give ukulele towels to. So it's become a thing. So I am making more ukulele towels for him. And what's fascinating and hysterical is that this has got to be the narrowest project I've ever put on this loom. And I normally would do this on the table loom, but I have plans for the table loom. So I was like, okay, we'll do it here on the floatum. And he wants 20 of these. So it's going to be 2 different projects. So settle in, kids. You're going to hear a lot about ukulele towels for a while. So because the 5 inches we did the original one was just a little bit wide, because he has to kind of tuck it in around the neck of the instrument. Like it just needs to be a smidge narrower. So this is 5 inches in the reed. 5 inches, friends. And I've got, 12 yards on here, 10 yards. It's a lot on here. So it's this very weird combination of a very, very long project, but very, very narrow. So I'm hoping it's going to shrink down to about 4 and a smidge. That's what we want. That's kind of the neck of the instrument to cover it like that. So it's a very unique project. And I love these because then it also becomes kind of anything goes. When I asked him about colors and design, whatever, he's like, I don't care, do whatever you want. So I pulled out my trusty 8/4 cotton, and let me pull this out. I basically took any kind of scraps that I had. Some of these didn't quite fit, but I was like, why don't I make kind of just a explosion of color kind of thing. So it is basically I used up or am using up so many of my 8/4 scraps, which would be fun. They'll be bright, they'll be colorful. And if you were to meet my dad at some point, he these days is a bright and colorful guy. Imagine the guy that wears Hawaiian shirts pretty much all the time now. And if he's has the right inspiration, he's been known to don like crazy hats to sing his songs with or whatever. So he's a fun guy. So I was like, this is totally fitting because you don't have to match a ukulele. It's not like that. So it can be any colors, anything. So it's going to be, pardon me, this whole kind of like here are the colors that are coming up next for like I'm just going to weave them off until I've woven enough. Now, the other thing that's fun about this is that I'm doing kind of a mix of plain weave and basket weave, we'll say. That's the best way to explain it. And you'll see when I weave it kind of what I'm thinking in my head. But it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I didn't mess with floating selvages because it's, 12 yards of, I was like, nah, if we don't have to, we're not gonna. So I wanted to keep it mostly plain weave and a little bit of basket weave. So I have some floats. I find that if it's just plain weave, it can be a little bit stiff with this kind of yarn. But if I add, so it has a little bit of a few more floats in that, it kind of makes it a little more cushy, which is the texture that I was looking for. So let me see if I can find where my shuttle went to. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Hold that thought. Here we go. Okay. I think it's going to happen a lot because it's so narrow. My shuttle's just going to go shooting off into the ether. So, okay. All right. Here's what I've got. Let me roll this up here. I'll check in with you guys really quick. Tammy said, yeah, dad's she says, I love dad's vibe. Yes, dad, you'll meet him sometime, I'm sure. He's he loves the limelight, that's for sure. Yeah, did someone say Margaritaville? Yes. Kinda, yeah, for sure. But the music, like he really loves like folk music, and the stuff that he writes, he's hysterical. The stuff that he writes is very much like I'm a 75-year-old man and here's what I'm dealing with, kind of, which is awesome. It's fantastic. Yes. Yes. So that is the yeah. Okay. All right, friends. Okay, so let me show you. Yes. We hurt my dad, yes. We do. He's a fun guy. Okay. All right, let me clear this, see if I'm going to knock over any devices. Here we go. Okay, so like I said, it's kind of a mix. Do you guys remember that kind of pebble-ish pattern that I did a while ago? I think I shared it on the Acting Creative Community page. This is another kind of similar, like a really easy one, but it gives a really kind of cool textury kind of look without being too hard to remember. So this is kind of a similar make it up on the fly, kind of real easy one. If you're just starting out, it makes for a really cool looking fabric, but very easy to do. So shafts 1 and 3 are first. Send that through. By the way, I have a little PTSD from the linen, I gotta say. Like I'm being really, really gentle with everything. I'm like, oh, that's right, I'm not weaving linen anymore. That's not. I may be a little bit scarred. We'll see. Okay, this is 2 and 4. All right. And then this is 1 and 2. And then this is 3 and 4. Nope, that one. That's the right one right there. That's the whole thing, kids. That is the entire sequence. 2 picks of what would be plain weave. It's just a straight draw, threading, really simple, very basic. This is 1 and 2. And this is 3 and 4. Dun, da, da, da. Now, I have my treadles tied up for like a balanced twill below. So if I decide I want to change things up, which you know me, I would bet on that. Then I have that. I can randomly break into something else, which by the way ties into our handwoven experience episode for this week, doesn't it? The variations, all of the variations, because you know my ability to do the same thing for an entire project is, as I get older, it's less and less and less. Unless it's, you know, like I'm getting paid to do that. If it's just me playing around, you know, I'm gonna play and do other things. Okay, so that is the whole thing. Okay, so here I'm gonna lean you in so that you can get a little closer look at the mystical, magical ukulele towels. That is the thing. But see the texture? Isn't that kind of sweet? Just something really, really easy, really simple. It's gonna wash up nice. But I had this, you know, this is just whatever I had. This is just all the leftovers in some kind of order. Now, in some cases, I didn't want to have, like, I had like a lot more yellow, so I cut it off at about a 1/2 inch because I'm like, I don't want it to be like, you know, the yellow show. So I did do a little bit of that, but see, I've got like one blue and one brown, and just there's a brown tucked in there, just whatever I got. So so we'll see. We'll see how that comes out. But there's going to be, I think 20 is the total. So this one should give me, I divvied up evenly. This one will be about 10. The next one will be about 10. And the next one will be a little different, but same kind of idea. Same. It'll be different, but same. That makes no sense. That makes 0 sense, friends. Anyways, yes, that is what is on the loom and going to be on the loom for a minute. So settle in, friends, and enjoy that. Okay, let me find out what I missed over here in the comments. Oh, Ernie's here. Hello, Ernie DeVries. We're so happy you're here. Let's see. Oh. Wait, Gemma says her hearing aids. Oh, 2 different languages? Wow, darling, that is fancy. Okay. I left the room and came back and heard ukulele towels. I know, right? I know. It's I don't think it's a thing. Maybe not yet. Okay. Selfless plug. He does have a YouTube channel. If you go to Kurt Acton, here, I'll even type it in the thing. It's Kurt Acton. I think it's just Kurt Acton. I think that's the whole thing. He does have a YouTube channel. It's he's got good stuff on there too. He's a good writer. He's funny. That's the it's all kind of taken with a grain of salt. Thank you, Sky. Thank you. Sky is like thumbs up for that. Shirley, love the texture. Oh, nice, Shirley. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. As we all bail and go to YouTube. You can. He would love that. You let me know if he's over 100 subscribers. That's been. Do you know what he started it during COVID and just really, yeah. Okay, thank you, Lori. Please hit the subscribe and like button, or you won't hear the ukulele version of Weaving Copacabana at the Copa. I like it. Okay, friends. Let's finish strong. What have I missed today? Oh, handwoven experience. I alluded to that here, and this week it was all 5 easy variations on any pattern. Now I want to bring something up, and I forget. I think it was one of you, correct? Had said the one thing to keep in mind is the floats, because in some of those variations, you might have crazy floats, and my fabric is too far away, but I did have some crazy floats on the back. So that was a very good point. As you're playing with variations, depending on what you need it for, watch the floats, especially on the back, because you can't always see them. So that was a very good point, and I wanted to bring that up. So what Alex says, 98 subscribers now for Kurt Acton. Yay! That's awesome. That's fit. Oh, Cindy made it 99. Okay, can we have a 100? That would be a fabulous gift for Dad. That's awesome. I love it. Okay, so I alluded to this before briefly, but y'all, we have a Facebook page. Woohoo! A Facebook group. That's what it's called. A Facebook group. The Acting Creative community is where you can post pictures, ask questions, cheer each other on. It's just a lovely, delightful place. So if you do Facebook at all, come on over and join us. We would absolutely love that. And let me not forget that we have a membership, and the membership includes a very, very cool online Weavers Guild. We met last Thursday, friends, and it was so good. I brought in Dinah, the fabulous and amazing Dinah the seamstress, and she answered questions about sewing handwoven fabric, which was awesome. Plus, the members had some amazing ideas to go with too, which was it was just a really, when I say it was like a rich conversation, do you know what I mean? Like afterwards, you're still like thinking through it. So good. And when you join, you can always access the recording from the weaving before, or the meeting before. You can always review that. So even if you join today, you could look at last Thursday's meeting and watch and get all the fun there. It was awesome. It was so good. It was really, really impressive. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, this right here. If you aren't yet getting the love notes from Acting Creative, every Wednesday I send out a little hi, how are you? And here's a story from here. I'm trying to think what the story was for yesterday. Was this about the running and the stride? Yes, friends. I ran very weird for a long time. Yes. Ooh, Sam says 592 members in Acting Creative community. That's amazing. We're almost at 600, friends. That is wild. What? Y'all, that's amazing. He's going to be so happy. He's going to be so happy. Thank you, friends. That is awesome. I love that he's at 101. Thank you, Shirley. I love my Acton library and I go there often. By the way, thank you, Shirley, for bringing that up. I just want to mention that we are in the middle of our summer weaving camp. It's been so much fun. We're having a little end of camp party tomorrow, but each day there's a little information about different parts of the weaving process. And I don't know about the campers, but I think it's been so much fun. We've had a really good time. So yes. Oh, Sherry, 102 is me. That's awesome. And yes, woohoo! Acting Creative YouTube, 9.43 subscribers. That's incredible. You guys are awesome. Okay, friends. So let's see. As you pointed out so lovely earlier, thank you, is that next week is July 3rd, which for a lot of people will be on the road day if you are going places for July 4th, which is totally fine. However, I'm going to be here. It's hard to go a week without you. So I will be here to, there'll be more ukulele towels, different color, but there'll be more ukulele towels in the future. Oh, hello, Anna. Is it Anna? Hello, nice to see you. Let's see. Wait, what is this, Connie? Could we have Sky show us weaving terminology and sign? Oh, that would be an amazing live at the Loom. Okay, we'll work on that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you guys. Okay, just for that, I'll see if I can figure out a way to get Dad here so that you can meet him. That's I'll do that because what? Almost 10% of his subscribers are from here. Then that's awesome. Okay. Anyways, friends, next Thursday, I'll be right back here weaving some ukulele towels, and we'll discuss more about what is happening in your corner of the world. And oh, friends, I didn't even mention the Dress Your Loom course is coming. It's so close. We're so close. The doors are going to open on July 9th. And you'll hear a lot about the Dress Your Loom course coming up. But we have plans for a fun free webinar coming up to help with all of the kind of promotion. And it's going to be, it's going to be really fun. Shirley says, hug your dad for us. I absolutely will. Thank you, darling. Okay, friends, have a wonderful week. You know what your homework is, right? Do something creative just for you. I think that when we get really busy in the summer, that can be something we kind of push off because we're doing a lot of other things. But, take a beat, pick a yarn, throw a shuttle, do something just for you, friends. That is, it's good for you. In the meantime, I hope to see you next Thursday, July 3rd. And I think that's it. I will just bid you a very fabulous week and happy weaving.